sails catch the solar tide. Dust trails behind from a world behind. Star maps drawn in the back of my mind, drifting between what I lose and find. Gravitons hum through the hull and the steel. Each pulse reminds me the silence is real. I'm the captain of this ghost light sea, charting stars when no one's guiding me. Galaxies whisper like sirens at night. I ride the void till it brings me alive. Alone, but I'm never lost, just free. On my viewport glass, counting parsecs like the hours that pass. Dark matter rivers and nebulae veils taught me grace when the grav field fails. Throttle wide to the edge of belief, my compass set to the ache underneath. I'm the captain of this ghost light sea, charting stars where no one's guiding me. Galaxies whisper like sirens at night. I ride the void till it brings me alive. Alone, but I'm never lost, just free. There's beauty in the bearing when no one's ever caring. But I steer through the stellar rain with starlight in my veins.
Spaceship zooming, hyperdrive, thundering, metropolis skyline, cyber dogs wandering, neon lights flicker, time twist continuum, past and future clash, oscillate, pandemonium. Neon skies ignite, we're dancing through the night. Hyperdrive alive, the stars in our sight. Circuit beats collide, we're never out of phase. Cosmic hearts align, we're burning through the haze. Quantum leap maneuvers, light speed drag strip, galactic gladiator, star clash, no quits. Laser beam, jukebox, annoy, fucked apocalypse. Droids dance off, circuits do the splits. Glitch in the matrix, stars start to fracture. Gravity bends, time's a fleeting rapture. Wormholes whisper, secrets in the static. Pulse of the cosmos, wild and erratic. Plutonium DJs deck the cosmic realm. Spin celestial, vinyl, beats over helm. Alien MCs spit parallel dimensions. Bass drop tectonics, universe in suspension. Warp core rebellion, zero gravity turntables. Shattered wormholes, rebel with the label. Asteroids grind, DJs defy the fable. Stellar chaos, sci-fi opera staple. Neon skies ignite, we're dancing through the night. Hyperdrive alive, the stars in our sight. Circuit beats collide, we're never out of phase. Cosmic hearts align, we're burning through the haze.
Alrighty. Hello. All right, one moment. Let's get here and there. Okay, cool. We are ready to go. So welcome back. This is this is a build stream. I don't know that it really fits anywhere else specifically. Let me pull down game audio just a tad. All right. Okay. Let's do a sound test. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I think that works. So, today I am back working on the battle cruiser. Things I think I will work on today is finishing the fire interlock for the main guns. So setting the sensors to toggle the guns on and off, or the controllers, or whatever I'm going to do there. Also will probably do some refinements on the conveyor system inside. I think I will also work on gyros. I need to basically double the number of gyros, and I'm thinking I will probably use a bunch of interior space for that. And then I may also well, I forgot what the other thing was I said I was thinking about doing. Oh, look at that. Hang on. Hang on. All right, we'll do it the hard way. One moment. Oh, and I also I'll probably also be working more with where the reactors are fit into the ship, and then possibly other stuff. Things on my mind include working on possibly changing the position of the gravity drive. So I have a choice. One thing I'm considering is, do I want to put a dedicated, like, upward pushing gravity drive, or can I double the number of gyros on the ship? If I can double the number of gyros, I think I'll be okay without a dedicated like up axis gravity drive. If I can't double the gyros, then I will almost certainly want the up axis drive. But we will see. So that's what I want to work on with the cruiser today. Also, for what it's worth, I've called it a battle cruiser because by definition, a battle cruiser is a ship that is basically carries the firepower of a battleship, but it's less armored. It's more like the armor of a cruiser, so they tend to be faster. They're basically like maybe this might be a little extreme, but they're basically a glass cannon. So firepower of a battleship, and then speed and armor of a cruiser. And the idea was that they would, if I recall correctly, they basically um, attack things smaller than themselves. So they're kind of bullies, I guess. That's kind of what I was thinking when I was reading the strategy of how they're employed. So anyway, so that is why I'm calling it a battle cruiser. Obviously, the crew complement of one does not fit, and people can name things everything, whatever they want. I've seen stuff bigger than this called things like scouts. I've seen absolutely unhinged descriptions. Like I've seen luxury battleship on the workshop. I swear people name things the way they build them, right? Rule of cool. These words sound cool, so here we go. Anyway, that's why I've been calling it a battle cruiser, especially compared to the other ships that I like hang around with. So like that Arlen and EyeDunno build. This is nowhere near as big as those things, but I would like to think I've managed to pack it with comparable firepower. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to think it had more, but that I think would be unrealistic, especially with the new upgrades I've seen them both working on. So anyway, I think though, before I get started on that, I have a ship here, which was provided to me by EyeDunno. This is something he's working on. And basically it is, we have a little micro event, or a player driven event, it's an event coming up on the server next week. And one of the players, so let me back up. So we know an update is coming for the game. We don't know when, but we know one's coming. Obviously there's always one coming. And the plan is that the server's going to be wiped when the update comes. And some people like myself said, all right, because we've also been told we can carry anything we want to hangar, in the quantum hangar we can bring with us after the server's wiped. And there's a grid limit. There's like, you can only bring like 7 grids. So like in my case, I disassembled whatever I had and I stored the handful of ships I had, and I built a little tiny ship to kind of tool around and just muck around. And then other people, whoops, oh my goodness, other people have said, you know, like, you know what, I'm gonna do a fresh start. And so they've offered up, and the one person in particular has offered up all of his bases as like a treasure hunt to go find my bases and see if you can defeat them. So so several people are excited about this. And what EyeDunno has done is he's taken the battleship that he's working on, and this is actually, I believe it fits like this. I think it's like this. It's actually the bridge of his ship. He cut it off, like the ship would extend downward. I remember him working on these wings here. So he's cut the bridge off. Well, no, he said, okay, I don't remember how he got here, but basically it's a part of his ship. Maybe it's maybe the bridge is on the bottom. I don't recall exactly. But he's cut it off, and he's trying to make it into like a go anywhere, do anything little ship for the purpose of hunting down these bases, which is pretty cool. So he and I were talking yesterday. He was asking for some help setting up the vector thrust system on this. Thank you. Cue the vector thrust system. That's very funny.
Fuel.
And anyway, while we were talking, he was like, you know, hey, if you want to take a copy and mess around with it, by all means do so. So I did so. So I'm over here working on this now. The stuff in yellow is what I've replaced. It's a tiny bit misleading because some of the stuff that I replaced, it's because I deleted it and then later placed it back down. But this is what I have so far. I've tried to respect the general design that he's got. So it's like a T shape with wings. They're slightly swept back. They're flat. He loves these new rounded pieces, so I'm trying to incorporate those. He's got assault turrets on the side. He's got the vertical section that flares out at the bottom slightly. Not shown here, or not present here, is a jump drive. He wanted at least one jump drive. I think he really wanted two, but I went with one. Or there's one currently. He's got, it's a hybrid, so it has all three thrust systems. And you can't actually board it if it's landed on the ground because the door is up one block, but it's a small hop to get up to here. So you get in here, there's a column to get to the actual flight deck, and then if you're in space, there's also a door in the back. And all of that I've preserved. The number of thrusters, I've tried to maintain that count or increase it. The only exception being I got rid of one of the large thrusters. So over here, what we have is, so we have ions. We've got one large, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 small. So he has one large, 3, 4, and then 5 on the others. So the forward thrust, he's got one extra of the ions. Reverse, he's got 2, 4, and 6 plus one large. I cut that down to there's no large anymore. And then for hydrogen, I think I increased that. He's got, his plan was 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I've given him 4. Okay, so I maintained that. I don't think, now he did have 2 hydrogen for reverse. So I've got that up here. I've got 1 and 2 there. And then for atmospheric, he's got 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4 on the other side for forward. Now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. And for reverse, he had 1, 2, 3, and 4. So he had 4 reverse. Now I'm not sure I have any reverse atmospheric thrusters. I don't. Okay. Because I forgot. I forgot he had done that. Right on. Okay. All right. Hydrogen wise, so atmospheric and hydrogen wise, I don't think he has anything lateral. His only lateral thrust was ion. If he's got 2 lift fans for atmospherics, and he had said he wanted to go to either 2 per wing or 3 per wing. So I went 3 per wing, and then so no lateral atmospheric, no lateral hydrogen, only lateral ion. Okay, that actually could be tricky to fly in atmosphere, but and then for ions, he's got on each wing, he's got 1 up, 1 down, and 1 lateral. And I have maintained that. I did push them back 1 from the position that they're on the wings he's using, and I moved the lateral 1 behind the up downs, basically trying to put the critical equipment on the opposite side of the ship, or where I expect most gunfire will be coming, which is generally from the front and possibly below. I doubled the firepower by adding a second assault turret on both sides, and then he had a rotor here, which he said he wanted to put a ball turret on. So I went ahead and I dropped that down. That's actually in the place of the large ion, and I added one of my ball turrets on there. Obviously he'll adjust and adapt things as he sees fit. And then I tried to keep the way the bottom kind of flares out and gets wider. Beep. All right.
Fuel
Go away,
critical.
Some of the detailing he has in the center there got a little bit lost, which is a shame. I do like the shape he has here. I'm not sure I can maintain that. Actually, let's see. Maybe I can. So he's using. Let's see. Turn that off. Okay, so he's using the one of my favorite pieces, actually. So this goes inward. So I don't think we have a piece that does what that does. All right, so I need like a half slope. I need something that goes in here. I don't think we have anything like that. So this is what he's used. He used there, and then he used one on the bottom here. Okay. Actually, I think I can do that. I can replicate that part. Okay, okay. Actually, oh, I think I can do this. All right, that's cool. So this piece here. Oh, there was nothing important up here. Hello. I haven't really focused on the interior yet, but I did. Like, I haven't focused on the interior, but I did make a lot of changes to the interior just as I was trying to, just because I was trying to get other stuff to work out. Okay, so let's. Okay, so if this goes here, then the piece I need to go up there is going to be, I think it's going to be this one. Oh. No. Oh my goodness. There we go. Ah, no. Oh, oh, wait, it's right here. It's this one. There we go. Oh, cool. I didn't. Awesome, awesome. So this bottom part I kind of redesigned like 3 times to sort of get something that I thought. One thing I'm trying to do is respect the design, like, choices and aesthetic that he seems to prefer. That is that's part of what makes it this sort of thing fun for me, is trying to build in a way that someone else will like, I guess is the simplest way to put it. Okay, is there no piece that fits here? I feel like there absolutely is a piece that fits here. So it's a full side there. It's a half, another half, and a full slope. Okay, there's definitely a piece like that. Full slope. Okay, hang on. Half, half. Oh, yeah, this is the piece I want. Oh, I'm really happy with that. I was really bothered by the fact that I had killed a very distinctive part of his ship. So that is cool. There we go. Awesome. I like this kind of leaning forward element of the ship. So I'm glad I was able to capture that, recapture that. You mean? All right. This down here is completely different, but I tried to at least capture the idea. Like, when you look at it,
Fuel critical.
it sort of like comes down and then flares out at the bottom, which is because he's using these half blocks, and then he's got these full block thrusters. So I didn't do that at all. As far as, like, I didn't do the same techniques he did, but I tried to give it the one block out flare. So what do we got here? Oh, hello. Okay. All right. So right on. Ah, okay. That's sloped. Now he, oh, right. Right, so these are actually, that's a light, and that's a light. And that's why these are no longer sloped. But it is what it is. Come in here. Whoa. Alright, now he also had a, like right in the middle, he had a survival kit so he could spawn on the ship. So I've moved it down here. And he had the DLC one, so long way down. So yeah, so we've got here. This feels a little more spacious now. We still got that back door. And then, oh, I've lost it. All right, hang on. Yep. Yep. All right, cool. So EyeDunno just saw my message that I'm working on a ship. All right, so we'll go here. So now he likes the wanted to try out this new one, so he had that in the ship that he gave me. So there we go there. Now his ship only had one battery. I don't know if that's an oversight or if possibly I had deleted it, or I mean, granted, what he shared with me, he wasn't done, so I don't know if that was the intent. I bumped it up to 4. He's got 2 on each side here. So what's left is I want to maintain or increase, right? So he has 6 small hydrogen tanks, and right now this ship only has 4. So I want to address that. Not sure where. Oh. Alright, so here we've got... I had some conveyors that were leading from here all the way up to there. And then when I was doing some work on the interior, I realized there's actually a set of conveyors just to the right of this block. So I just had to change this to a straight through. And good to go. So, let's see. It's a couple connectors. Oh, and actually, it looks like... Okay, I think they are connected to literally nothing else. Okay, that's... I didn't realize that. Alright, so... Cool. Alright, so that's his landing gear. This is... Oh, I see. No. So they come down, they go forward there. Oh my God. They go forward, connect to that, which I think is that where I put the ball turret. No, I'm not sure. Cargo. Okay. Right. So
Fuel critical.
all right, we've got let's move that there. Oh, we can get rid of that one. And that. And I'm thinking I'll put the oxygen tank right here. Not sure where else it might go. Oh, maybe I could put it on top. Let's see. We have a number of blocks we can work with here. Uh-oh. Looks like today's a busy day. Speaking of, I plan today is a good day because I will be streaming a lot today. I'm working on this ship. I'm going to work on the battle cruiser, and I may even play some other games as well. And then into the evening, I may do some Phasmophobia. I'm going to do whatever the hell I feel like today, and it's going to be awesome. All right. So I'm keeping in mind that I also need to find a way or a place to place. Good God. 2 more hydrogen tanks. And I don't want them in the front. The oxygen tank, it may be acceptable. I think I may just put it here. The new one is, I absolutely love the new one. But actually the new one would look pretty cool like that. that would look cool. But I don't know about using an oxygen tank for your front armor. I don't know about the wisdom of that. If this were a ship that I were building for myself, I would almost certainly do that. Because the aesthetics would be worth it. All right, so there's that. So now the ball turret is conveyored up. I'm gonna get you here, here, and this was that. All right, so that means, okay, so the ball turret is conveyored up. It goes to a magazine, up through the air tank, and then to a cargo compartment. It goes back a cargo compartment. Those two are both under the stairs. So that's there. So there's the one, there's the second. All right. Oh my goodness. All right. There's the second there. Oh, hang on. All right, cool. Okay, so, whoops. Right, so the, okay, so you had the cargo, you had the ammo magazine for the ball turret. It goes up through an air tank and then into this cargo container and then to that one. And then from there, it descends back down.
Fuel critical.
Another one, right? And then back down to here. Okay. So the ball turret is right there behind, to the left of this. There we go. And then it comes back down. Hmm. Okay, now we are feeding. Right, so when it comes back down, there are a couple of cargo containers up there, and they just feed left and right to provide food to those two assault turrets. And then these two assault turrets, they feed left and right from his magazine. They have their own magazines, but they are, yeah, they feed left and right from those to get their food. So, oh, or do they? They don't. Okay, so I need to put conveyors right there. And I was confused because I was looking for the tool thingy. There it is. And I was not finding it. And then I discovered I had pulled it prior to, I think, oh, I pulled it a few updates back from the mod pack that I use. Because it was in the process of being updated, and then I never added it back, and I only just noticed last night. I was like, where is my tool? So I find that, so this is part of build info, and there are, oh my god, why did I just do that? It goes there. It always goes there. All right. So there are 3 tools. This is part of build info. Oh my goodness. What's going on? Conveyor network. Right. So this is the one that I think is the most useful. So you roll the scroll wheel to pick the tool you want. LiDAR, network, measuring. Yeah. And then you point at the thing and you left click. And then boom, it shows you all of your conveyor systems, and each separate system is a different color. So for one thing, I didn't realize I had not connected these together. So it's good to know. Cool. And then right on, yeah, so I need some yeah, some horizontal connectors here. All right, let's drop those in. Let's do this. And I'm sure now some of what I'm doing, I'm sure I won't be surprised. Can't say I'm sure, but I won't be surprised if he swaps these out for like framed conveyors, because they are tougher. But I'm doing it to sort of break it up visually and avoid it just being square block of one type, square block of another, square block, square block, square block, square block. So anyway, yeah, I got that. I have 1 spot there, 2 if I come down to the floor. And all right, let's get back out over here. Hit the tool again. Okay. Right, the aft thrusters are not conveyored either. Okay. So I'm thinking that I might want to put fuel tank 5 and 6 right here. I would prefer them to be up here and in the back, where these 4 are. He had a lot of stuff kind of out in the wings here, and a lot of that I ended up getting rid of just as I was trying to like kind of redesign stuff. Oh, I do want to do this, I think. I think that's nice, and we'll even do maybe something like that.
Fuel critical.
Or like that. Oh yeah, there we go. Cool. Oh, thank you all. Oh man, I just realized this is inadvertently rude to somebody. Let me sort this out real quick. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. All right, cool. Yeah. Right on. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, I wanted to change the placement of the catwalk. Love the catwalk. Right on. So yeah, where can I put? All right, these still need to be piped up, and I'm looking at how I can do that. What is below here? A block and a thruster. And a block. And then more blocks. Okay, and none of that really goes anywhere useful. I'm stuck on the... There we go. Oh, I didn't realize those... Didn't realize those were hanging out. I don't really like that. Alright, we'll come back to that though. Right, okay, so... Yeah, up the conveying stuff on the wings is tricky because the core stuff is sort of in the front, in the middle, sort of. And then there's a bunch of large blocks like this engine and the jump drive that, and then right up next to it you've got thrusters. So a lot of stuff that's just going to block conveyors. All right. Okay, so let's get that tool up again. Yeah, getting these. Now I can do like I can push the thrusters back a little if I want. Although I kind of liked how this part's here kind of trailed behind the wing. I can also push this forward thruster, this reverse thruster forward one spot. That'll let me pipe these together and drop the pipe down. Question is, where is that pipe going to go? It can't go backward. There's nowhere to go. It's all thruster on the side. It's all thruster below. All right, let's see. Hang on. All right, let's do this. 1, 2, and 3. Put a block there. A proper block. Okay. Do that. That. All right, there. So then this guy.
Fuel critical.
So he. Oh. All right. Let's put this here. We're gonna go sideways. Oh shit. There's no. I need a 3-axis elbow here. Balls. All right. That gets me every time. This is what I was thinking I would do, but that doesn't solve any problems. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't really. If I drop this down. I'm still in a position where I need something that goes across multiple axes. I still need to use this. Now I can cover it. Let's see here. Okay. We have that. That's kind of cool. It almost looks like it's on a hinge. Okay. Okay, here's a thought. Maybe what I can do is I can connect these two in the back, either by pushing these thrusters back or by pushing the fuel tanks forward. Let's push the thrusters back. Yeah. Throw that there for now. Let's pop over. All right. Here. Here. Okay, so we can get rid of that. That. And okay, I suspect I'm actually going to end up putting other stuff in there. All right, one thing at a time. So first of all, I want that. And then back here, we do this. And that. All right. It's not quite as cool. Alrighty. But it'll still work. As a matter of fact, maybe I do wish we had some flat panel greebling. We don't really have much. Actually, we don't have anything. Anyway, right. So now this will allow me to feed this down like so.
Fuel critical.
Right. All right, we are hanging on by a thread right there. All right, now I think the original had 4 O2H2 generators and 4 hydrogen engines. Let's check. Engine. Only the 2. Oh, okay. O2 and 4 of those. Okay, so he only had 2 engines. All right. These sort of feel like they're hanging out. So, how's that look? Yeah, that's probably fine, right? No. No, that's no good. Alright, we'll do that. There's just no way to transition that, is there? You know what? Maybe we just leave it like that. Yeah, we'll leave it like that for now. Okay, so I need 4 O2H2 generators and 1 H2 engine. I think I can put those in the wings. Really. All right, let's double check the conveyor system. Right, and then that descends down. Oh, we still have our aft thrust that's not connected. Right. All of that is connected now. Great. Okay, so I think for a small ship like this, sometimes building symmetrically can be great for redundancy. Like if I brought this conveyor forward and then connected in there, but it can also be a little bit wasteful of space. And sometimes it's like you just don't really have the space to spare. Get that out of the way, it's just in my face. All right, you. So like if I route this connection here, back to here. Oh wait, yeah, no, he's got a, okay, yeah, he's got a doorway on both sides. Yeah. Now, I don't want to start replacing too many armor blocks towards the front. I know one of the design priorities for how he builds is he goes for armor. Like I tend to like let mechanical blocks be exposed, or let functional blocks be exposed, because I like the aesthetic. But I know they prefer a little more protection. So I think this would look good. All right, we're going to do like this. Here, and then we'll do... I'll put the reinforced conveyors. I just realized I have no idea what the air tightness is on this thing.
Fuel critical.
All right, that faces inside. That faces outside. I don't know if this is going to be airtight, but we're going to try it anyway. Oh, I forgot about those. All right, cool. So now, I believe the aft thrusters on the bottom are all connected. Yes, they are. Awesome. All right, now we've got to get up top here. All right, so we've got this. Yeah. All right, so we'll do that. All right, cool. So up top. Okay, so he's using this. Now their configuration is actually the same. Okay, so they can just be swapped out one way or another. Okay, great. That's an assembler. That's not what I want. All right, here we go. All right, so we have here, if I put it this way, if I put it that way, so I can put it that way, and then I can put a second one this way. That looks kind of neat. And then under here, all right, cool. Okay, so we're down to 3 conveyor systems. Okay, so I did fulfill the hydrogen tank requirement. Still don't have an oxygen tank. No, wait, I do have an oxygen tank. Yes. Great. All right. So now to get down to the center column, We have a row of blocks right there. Okay. Okay, I think... Oh, that's that's the interior. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, that needs to remain open so you can walk around. I'd really like to get out of there. Thank you. But... Okay, so what I can do... This one... Oh, it needs to go sideways. I've done it again. I put myself in a position where I need a 3-axis elbow. I don't want to move this engine forward. May not have a choice though. Let's see. I think keeping the H2 generators connected is a simpler problem. So I'm going to focus on getting these turrets connected. They are just in the way. Okay, on the one side, this is the survival kit, yes. And on the other side, it's a button panel. Okay. That feeds up to there. So, if I want this conveyor... Oh. Oh, man. Okay, hang on. If I want this conveyor... Oh, I don't know that there's a way to do it. Because the turret occupies this 3x3 area. Oops. Oh, hello. Hello, people. Yeah, I was focused so hard on getting the piping to come down over here. There's not really anywhere for it to come down through port 2. Uh-oh. I'm not seeing a solution here. Yeah, having this thruster and that jump drive right there. That is a problem. That is a problem that would be solved by pushing the thruster back one. Although I kind of like having it recessed. I like the tiered effect here where they're each at a different... They're each sticking out a different amount. I really like that. Okay. Alright, what about... Alright, so right now, if you come in... get rid of that. So I was thinking maybe I could use this area here, drop straight down there, through here, feed it forward, snake down like that. Oh, that's just so much conveyor work. Lots. I still don't have a way to get this is the only block. There's a block there and then here, but this doesn't offer me access to anything. It feels like a really stupid problem because there's like so much conveyor access like right here and there. This is a stupid problem, but it is still a problem. Oh, this is a puzzler. I don't see a solution. Let's see, if I move the jump drive forward, that does give me a block of space between them. Nothing of real significance is lost if I do that, except a little bit of headroom, and it will feel weirdly, I think, claustrophobic. Which I think it already kind of does, but I don't want to make it worse. But even still, that block of space... that would enable me to connect them left or right, but that doesn't help me get connected lower. Oops. There we go. I feel like it's I feel like I'm super close to an answer and I'm just missing it, because I mean literally there's a column of like conveyors and cargoes coming right up there, and we have an entire wall to work with here. The problem so the problem is I could, let's say I was willing to go a whole bunch of conveyors, right? So I could, or junctions, I should say. So we went here, here, and here. Ugly as shit, but whatever. So now we're up to here. If I needed to, I could extend into here and give up that shape, and then I could bring it up through here. So now I've got a conveyor port here facing me, facing the center here, and then I could bring one to the back. But that doesn't do anything useful though, right? So what I need, but it's so close. It's so close. What I really need is like to put an elbow from here facing outward. The problem is if you come in from the back and there's an elbow right there on both sides, There's no way to get past it. Or is there? Hang on. There is. Like this. Now that does mean these two get cut in half. And oh, that works. I really like using the catwalk as a as an alternate type of handrail,
Fuel
but
critical.
and it's sort of it mostly works, but I feel like if you go the next step and use the even an armor plate, it's like a bridge too far. It doesn't really work. So we'll just go with regular old handrails. What? Alrighty, that means there was nothing to connect it to, so oh man, okay. I could use a light. I don't like lights to be like not load bearing, but the primary connection between two things. It's that's really fragile. Yes, I know. There we go. Alright, we'll put that down for now. Oh, it doesn't feel the same. But okay. But now I can access this. Alright, so let's come back here. Yeah, go. So this needs to be a T. Like so, the turret will sit on top of that, and then we're going to go with an elbow. Here. And all right, this needs to be a straight. And it's got to be this way for air tightness, which means this has to be flipped over, which sucks. Which means I hope that this turret is airtight on the bottom, which is, I mean, turrets tend to get blown up, so I don't like relying on a turret to provide air tightness, but we are doing our best here. Okay. Alright, I want to use the round ones. They look nicer, and I think they're a little easier to walk around. Ah, you know what? I can use I can't use curves, so this has to be square. Elbow. Not a fan of that. Alright, let's replace that again. Alright, so now we do that.
Fuel critical.
Actually, let's do... We'll do a straight. And then here, we'll put the engine down. And that feeds back into these two guys. Then we hide the crimes. Oh, that's some nice symmetry right there. All right, cool. At least that wasn't hard. I think that's everything. No. Fuck. fuck. Wait a minute. Oh. Did I do all that and then absolutely forget to make that connection? Hang on a second. Oh yeah, right. So it goes out to the side and oh, I may have misjudged where the connection point is. Wait a minute. That was sound. Alright, let's try it again. So we put an elbow here. There, it's an air-cooled elbow. Alright, now here we put a T. Yeah, there's no real good way to do it. So we got a T there. Oh. That's weird. I guess maybe I messed up placing the T. Alright, cool. So we'll come back here. We're going to place down our engine. Whoops. Yep. And then our other O2H2 generator. Yep. Alright, our block. We hide our crimes. protect that which is valuable. And add flare. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. So yeah, I guess I must have misplaced the T. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right. What's going on over here now? What is this bullshit? What? How did that get disconnected? That is... How did that get disconnected? That goes straight down. Yeah, that's easy to run through. I don't know about fly through, but it's easy to run through. All right. Boop. Oh. All right, we need a junction. There we go. Oh my goodness. Finally. Wow, okay. Wow, that is a thing for sure. But it's all wired up. So that's awesome. So now let's see. Whoops. There we go. All right.
Critical.
Tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. Oxygen tank. Good. All right. Also, generators 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. So that's what he had before. All right. Engines. We had 2. So that's consistent. Okay. Cargo 1167788. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And he had 6 before. Okay. All the thrusters are generally the same. I believe for reverse thrust, for ions, yeah, I did eliminate the 1 large, but I kept the same number of smalls. And I noticed that on his original design, he's actually got more reversed ion thrust than forward ion thrust. So I did not feel bad about that change. And then here I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whereas he has 5 and 1 large, and I have the 1 large. Okay, great. He wanted a jump drive. He's got a jump drive. You go away. Oh fuck, he had reactors. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, gyros. That might be nice. All right, so reactors and gyros. I don't know how many gyros. Is it just these 2 that I see, or were there more? Boop. Gyros, there are 4. I knew it. Okay. There we go. Don't eat the paint. All right, cool. So now one thing EyeDunno has mentioned is that our design styles are very different, and this ship is very much a departure for him. He said it kind of, he felt like it reminded him of some of the stuff that I've designed, and I can see where he's coming from on that. And so now I have tried to kind of approach this with respect for like his design intent on what he's doing here. Like I know he really likes these or at least he was in this particular design. He's working a lot with these new curve pieces. So I tried to preserve that. So all that being said, given that this is kind of a blend between both of our individual styles, one thing that he doesn't do and I do, and he's commented on, is I put gyros. I don't exclusively put them externally, but I'm not afraid to put them externally. Like I don't have a problem with that. So I may do the same here. I don't know about 6. He only had 4. Now there's one conceit that I'm making here, and that is that for what he's working on, he plans to be able to dock this through this area here to a larger ship, so it's detachable. And I have I'm not maintaining that, mostly because he's not done over here, and that docking mechanism that he wants to implement, I have no idea how it's going to work. So I've been like, all right, I'm not going to do that because I don't know how it's going to work. So let's do, I don't know. Everybody loves a shark fin, right? Maybe it should be the other way around. Maybe it should be like this. Beep, 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 beep.
Critical.
Yeah, actually, I like it. Oops. Oh, fuck. Go. Alright. Sweet. Alright, there's the gyro requirement. Very important. And what else? Oh yeah, reactors. We gotta put 4 reactors on here somewhere. 4 reactors. I just noticed this. Let's do that. Yeah. All right, cool. Okay, we're gonna stick reactors on this bad boy. Oh man, I was just about to say I could put them under here to replace those pipes, but those pipes are T-junctions. That is not gonna work. These, the warfare reactors fit nicely with these rounded blocks. So now these are all on the wings, which is outside of the conveyor areas. But these are not. Now they are pretty close to a thing that will often get shot at, but I'm not sure we can really do much about that. Let's see. Fuck. Okay. I think this will work because I think this doesn't connect anywhere. Correct. All right. Oh, those are sitting on blocks. Did I forget that? Would that have simplified everything? No, they don't have access to anything. Okay. Oh, good. I don't feel bad about that then. All right. Now there are 2 elbows here. I could just replace that. How would that look? So it's vanilla. So warfare would be, I would want to put one like that. And then the other one, you know what? I think we got some. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's good. All right, let's get this reinstalled. So we'll do that one. There. There. All right. Ooh, yeah. Oh, that fits. I think that fits pretty nicely too with the engine right next to it, or the thruster right next to it, because they both have a similar shape. I like it. I like it. This has been so challenging. I really like it though. Now, one thing I dispensed with. One other thing I dispensed with. What is this? Hang on.
Fuel critical.
Beware of smishing and fit. What the fuck is smishing? I got a random ad from an unknown number for a car dealership. Which of course I'm not going to interact with, but at the top, like, the phone, it's not part of the ad, but the phone itself says like, hey, beware of phishing when you get, messages from unknown numbers. But there's a new word in there, smishing. So what the fuck is smishing? Fucking weird ass words. All right. Let's see. Right. I got rid of the vector thrust aspect. To feel a little bad about. I don't really see a way to integrate a vector thrust system on this ship and have it really work well. EyeDunno had originally tried to use hinges on these thruster pairs on the front and back of each wing, and hinges will work, but they don't work well. They're super clangy, and even when you eliminate all points of interaction, like we had tested it, we're like, all right, get rid of everything next to the hinges. So we had it down to like that for each hinge, and they're still really clangy, and that's because I think when the vector thrust goes to turn these things, because they are limited physically by how far they can go, they just go hit that limit and slam, and you get all the clang noise. And even setting the limits on the hinge to be like, instead of -90 to +90, we used like -85 to +85. They still were horrendously noisy. So the script works with hinges, but it really prefers rotors, and I don't really see how to add rotor nacelles onto this thing, which kind of sucks. I know he wanted to play with vector thrust systems. I just couldn't make it work. So did upgrade the firepower though. I feel good about that. All right. Okay, one thing I just realized is there is no way to put things into this ship. That seems like it might be a problem. Like you can put things in manually. There's no way to dock and say upload hydrogen. Would this look better? Like that. I think so. Yeah. Okay, yeah, there's nowhere. Oh, that's a... Oh, yeah, I wanted to fix this here. We've got this kind of just chunk coming out here. Now, that block is a light, and that block is a light. So if we come in here... So at least we can get back and forth, so that works. I'm not a big fan of this ladder here, but that was kind of a core element of how he made the design work. So I left it. I think originally his came up all the way. Oh fuck, does it have to come up all the way? Let me see. If I'm on the ladder... Oh, fuck me. No, okay, you can. Okay. Fuck. Alright, cool. Well, anyway. So, yeah, so here are the troffer lights. And this is the one. So that's a full block conveyor. Which means I would really prefer this block here to be... Oh, fuck. For the shape to lead into it. Like that.
Fuel critical.
I don't really like that. Although these fucking turds. Oh, I forgot I removed those pieces. All right, I'll have to restore those. I could do something. I think this might work. That'll work. Although it doesn't blend well to that. What? Let's see. This will technically work. Don't love it. And then this would be this guy, right? I don't really like that. Let's go inside. Lights off. All right, here we go. All right, there's the little one. There's really no other way to handle this space, because I need to be able to move through here. Damn, I can't even cover that. Oh well. I don't think having I can't remember if I like some people like me don't like to have any or have as few as possible. They prefer to have as few as possible exposed conveyor ports, and other people don't care. And I cannot remember where EyeDunno falls on that topic. So we have the troffer lights up front here. It leaves the back kind of in the dark. I do have this light here, but I was going to set that green. I don't love this. I don't love this part. Whoa. Alright, hey, it's pretty maneuverable. Okay, let's get 2, 3. I think these are all entrance lights. So we'll make this 7.5, which is pretty big, but I'll set the fall off to be 0.5, the intensity to be 1, the offset to be 0.25. We're going to name these two lights entrance. Place the name. All right.
Fuel
So,
critical.
that's all right. That's a bit big. So there's the one. All right. I think the radius needs to come down. Here we go. Lights. Oh, did I not hide them? Light? I did. Alright, let's pull these down to 5. I thought giving the 0.5 fall off would really cut that down, but apparently does not. There we go. So before it just looked like the whole area was like just indirectly had green indirect light on it from somewhere, and now it's a little more clear. It's coming from that light. So, you know, as you're approaching, you say, head for the green, and you'll find the door. There it is. Boom. And then from the interior, so we have an exit down there. That's the actual exit. So this light, I don't like this light, and the reason I don't like it is because it's the only thing holding this piece on here. And so one thing that I always want, it always occurs to me to do, but it doesn't actually work very well, is use something like this, a 4-way intersection, either this one or like this, right? And place it down right here. The only problem with that is that if you have no gravity, when you walk down the stairs here, your face will hit and you won't be able to get through. You have to sort of turn on a jetpack and then slide down on your ass to get under here. And that is a pain in the ass, especially when you're in a hurry. So the other option would be to use this piece, but I feel like that's probably going to obscure the survival kit down there. And the button panel. Okay, the button panel is not critical. So, I mean, fortunately the panel's on the left here, so it kind of works. Yeah, technically the buttons are on. Actually, this kind of works. If you set this to text, right? And then you use text to be like, you know, I don't know, lights, and then music, music, and AC. Speaking of, we don't have any vents. And then you could set this to, where's the alignment? There it is. To the right. There they are. And we'll make them Hostile red, dangerous orange, easy to read, high visibility yellow, cool blue, or sexy pink. And then you just bring them up a little bit. Oh, that's padding. That's not what I want. There we go. And boom. And now we can do the padding. Oh, I don't like that. That sucks. All right. So, you know, it works. And then over here, we'll do content, energy and hydrogen. This is critical, so we'll give it the high vis orange. I mean, it does work. You know what?
Fuel critical.
I'll go with it. I don't love it. I don't love it. But we're gonna go with it. Cool. And then this one. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to get rid of that. I can put a light right here. I think this will fit the best. Oh shit. Does it look like it's floating there? No, it looks attached. All right, great. All right, so we're going to come over here. So here we go. Lights. You, and you. All right. Lights. Interior. Light. Interior. Save that. Place the names. We'll set the color to something kind of soft with a yellow tint. We'll put them to 7.5. We'll set them to 5. That's a 2-block radius. Fall off. Keep it. We'll put it at 1. Intensity we'll bring down to 1. And the offset we'll leave there. We're going to save that. Hide these.
Fuel
So, okay, it's not super illuminated, but it does kind of have some areas of light and dark, which is kind of cool, I think. It feels very kind of submarine-ish. All right, now one thing. Oh, I just realized that. Oh my goodness. So you can get off here at that or climb all the way up. Oh my goodness. So I've been working around that constraint. It was completely unnecessary. I could just cover that up, but well, actually, no, I don't suppose there's anything I really could have done differently. I do think it's weird, though. I mean, well, whatever. All right, cool. So now, coming down here. Cargo. And cargo. And nothing. And here we go. Okay, so... in a big empty area. How did I manage to do that? All right. Conveyors. Let's replace these with air vents. All right. I hope nothing breaks. Oh, that's always nice. We'll do that. I think EyeDunno tends to prefer the DLC blocks when there's an option. All right, and there are no lights down here. Okay, so we got 2 of these guys. That should be able to fill the whole ship pretty fast. These, I believe these are not just armor blocks. Yeah, they have shape. Okay. So... Alright, you know, I almost feel like I don't keep ladders on my toolbar normally. Let's get this down here. We'll place that. I kind of feel like I should do that, right? Oh, there's a lot more room down here now, it feels like. Yeah. I think that's good. And this opening is weird, so I think I'll actually replace that with a T, reinforced T. Like so. So, yeah, I think that looks good. Oh, yeah. And I have a mount point if I want one. So now we have basically 3 blocks back here to add timers, programmable blocks, whatever you want. There's already a custom turret controller in the ball turret up front. I guess what I'll do as precaution, I don't think he has many electronics on his ship. Let's see. Do you have AI? You do not. Oh, he had an air vent. Yeah, fan full. Okay, yeah, so he does like that. Oh, he has 2 programmable blocks. Those I don't think exist anymore. One of these is... They're both empty. One was running the vector thrust. Oh, he's got a projector. Okay.
Fuel
Hydrogen
critical.
engines. Cargo. Fuel, oxygen, reactor, survival kit. 1 battery. Thrusters. Okay. So. Let's add. So he has a projector in there. In that ship. Okay, so we'll maintain that as well. So I'm trying to figure out, there are 4 blocks I want to place. A projector, a defensive AI, and then 2 timer blocks. So if we put 2 timers, one and 2, and then we put our defensive AI, because that will extend the range of the guns. Yeah, I guess we can do that. Okay, and then I need a projector. Where should we put the projector? And let's see, what is... Oh, right there, that's the back of it. Okay, okay. So that's actually an external wall. All right. Oof. All right, some cargo, some cargo. I do like that he's got those accessible from here. That's pretty cool. Come up here. Oops. I think these are all shaped. Yep. Yep. All right. Yep, yep. What about... That's armor. 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 Okay. What was the thing I wanted? Oh, yeah, projectors. Oh, so... Oh, wait a minute. Are these external? Let's see if I can see that red from the outside. Oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah, they sure are. Alright, what other actual blocks do I have to work with? Not much, honestly. That's the bottom. Well, I suppose there are a few blocks in the wings. It's an odd place to put electronics, but call it greebling. Nobody will notice. Thing up here. Hello, Lulu. Oh, it is time to bug the pen. All right, I think what I will do. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So, I think that's a thruster, right? Yep. Alright, we're going to put the AI block up there. Alright, that's that. And then we'll put the projector right there. Okay.
Fuel critical.
And I think we'll add a little texture like that. Yeah, I think that's nice. Cool. And then we're going to go out to the wings to find places to put timer blocks. I know there are a few places, like here. As a matter of fact, I'm even going to add, since I have 4 spots. 1 and 2. Oh, you know what? 1 and 2. I'm going to put them in here. So 6, we've got timers. We'll put them like that. Yeah, 1, 2, and then how about an event controller? Oh, these have those nice vents on them. Oh, but not, okay. Well, oh, okay, okay. So we can put them like that. Or like that. Yeah. And no. We'll just do armor. You know, he can further customize it as desired. Okay, so I think that's everything. Oh, right. There's still no connector. So I don't know how to get out. Well, let's see. It's got O2H2 generators, so I guess that's how he plans to put fuel into it. Boop. So I'm going to put some ice in now. I'm going to check for air tightness. Oh, if anybody needs me, I'm on the other side of the ship. Let's get some ice in here. Let's see, we'll do ice. We'll do there. And then let's do some ammo. Cannon shell. We have 4 guns. They can each fire kind of 2 shots per volley, so that's, call it 400. That's generous. If I was flying this ship, I would not use 400 shots before it was destroyed. I don't know. We'll probably have better luck with that than I would. Oh yeah, there are no lights down here, so I think I will go. Oh, I kind of like that. Yeah, let's do like that. It's very, very, like, submarine style. Turn those out. All right, here we go. La 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 la. Lights. You, and you. These are lights. Interior. Lower deck. Save that. This will be the flight deck. Beep boop. Lower deck. All right, these let's do. Yeah, something like that. Reddish orange, maybe. Like you really like. Oh, that's pretty. Like, you really shouldn't be down here. Like you, do your business and get out. This is not the place to hang around. Oh, sure. 3.6, yeah, that's fine. We'll do 0.75 to soften them up. And intensity, we'll pull down to 1. Save, save, save. Oh.
Fuel critical.
Touch the Lulu tail. Alright. Here, light, interior. Actually, we'll just call this lower deck. And we can even do like this. I think it's clear that that means they are interior lights. And then this one we'll do the same way. Light deck. All right, you and you go. So that leaves you, oh yeah, and you go. All right, so flight deck, lower deck, lower deck. 1, 2. I like it. I really like it. All right, what else? do we want navigation lights? Of course we do. So these will be on the widest part. We'll put them... Sure. I will do that. All right, I need a way to configure these. Here we go. Light. All right, lights, nav. All right, place name. This one would be green, and this one will be red. All right, radius is going to be 2. Fall off will be 1. Intensity will be 3. Offset is fine. Blink interval will be 3.13. Blink length will be 40. That'll be something random. And then the red one, the net, let's say the green. Oh, it switched on me. All right. The green one will be delayed by 10%. All right, let's see how that works. All right, that's not quite what I want. Lights. Nav. Blink length. Let's do... We'll just cut it in half. See how that works. Oh, we're going to cut it in half again. And this is all aesthetics. I know that technically nav lights are just steady on. They don't even blink, much less spend most of their time off and then blink on. But I like this. I think it looks cool. All right, well, the red and the green are on the right side, and I know green was delayed by like 10%. There's no way to see them both, so whatever. All right, lights on. Let's see. We can, since they're now configured. Lights nav. There we go. This will be the ball turret. Azimuth. Go ahead. Just for kicks, we'll spell that correctly. That should be fine. It's a very light turret. We don't need any of that. CTC here. Azimuth rotor. Boop.
Fuel critical.
There we go. Alright, air vents. We'll get those guys. Air vent. Place the name. And go away. 13 and 14. Oh, that's funny. Alright, 2, 3, and 4. Alright. Turrets. Main, I guess. We'll call them assault. There we go. Spelling things right is fun. Alright, so we got that. The defensive block will extend this out to 1.4. Wait. Is it the artillery that... Oh, fuck. I forget. Wait a minute. Does it say over here? Oh, I thought it did. Okay. Well, whatever. We're going to do this. Alright, turrets. We'll keep that on and that on. Actually, I'm going to keep them all here. I'm sure he'll want to configure those. Alright, these will be timers. Timers to be determined. Replace 1, 2, and 3. Gyroscopes 1 and 2. Event controllers. Reset 1, 2, and 3. This one, and this one. These are doors. Doors all. Okay, 1 and 2. We don't need to see those. That is the CTC. These guys will reset the name. Hide those. Button panel. We don't care that it's inset. We'll leave it turned on. Jump drive. All right, landing gear. We'll just do that. Landing gear. And there. I don't know how he normally likes to handle things, so. All right, we'll tag this with there. Alrighty. There we go. We'll turn it, no, we're gonna leave that on so he can put it in the hotbar if he wants. Jump drive, heat vent. I only have one. Oh, that's right. There's only one. And it's in the front. Oh, that's a shame. I had kind of wanted to use a few more of those. Place name. All right, these guys. These are reactors. Oh, they are small reactors. Save those. Reactors. Okay, everything else is fine. 1, 2, 3. Oh, oops. Reset. There we go. Generators. All right, so here we go. 1 and 2. O2, H2, generators. 1, 2, 3. Thrusters, so many thrusters. Here. Set. I have no idea how he configures all his thrusters. If he even sets up like groups or anything. No, yes, no. Tanks. Here. O2 and H2 tanks. Alright, we'll do this one and this one. Tag them with refill. Suffix that. We'll turn that on. We'll turn that off, leave that on, leave that on, and then the rest of them. That stays off, 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 off. Okay. Survival kit. Cup of tea. Is it? I think that's how it is. I think that's how it's supposed to be. Alright. Alright, suspended control station. Oof. Well, that'll be the main control. Oh, that's fine. Just do that. Batteries. Save. Battery. Place. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nope. Nope. Oh, wait. Yes. All right, they're already at max, so batteries go away. Yep. Atmospheric thrusters. Six lift, and hang on. There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Atmospheric thrusters. All right, let's tune these up. Let's make them black. Wait. Let's make them bluish black. Some opacity, and then at full bore, they have a lot of blue. And oh, that's fuck me. Okay, wrong control. They have a lot of blue, and then yeah, there's some opacity there. Cool. All right, we're just gonna call those atmospheric thrusters. These we're going to call large atmospheric thruster. Boop. All right, you can go away. And then these guys are the atmospheric thruster. All right, you guys go away. Engine. Let's see here. Get that. Place hydrogen engines. Go away. Let's do this. Gyros. Go away. All right. Ion. Well, we have a lot of those. All right, large ion, and then regular ion. Reset. There we go. Ion thruster. Cool. Oh, I didn't group them. Ion thrusters. And what color shall these be? How about pink? All right, we're going dark red here, and then we are going so if you add white to red, you get salmon. It's clearly salmon. All right, so you're getting into a magenta there. All right, cool. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll pull the blue out. No, it gets back to salmon. Actually, purple? Violet? No. Salmon. Salmon it is. All right, and we'll lower the opacity a lot. Beep boop. Off you go. Hydrogen. Thrusters. Here we go. Reset name. Hydrogen thruster. Hydrogen thrusters. All right, and for these guys, let's see.
Fuel critical.
Let's do like a brilliant white orange, like a white with an orange tint, basically. Pull that down. This needs to come up. All right, there's white. You pull out the blue and the green, and you get your yellow. You pull out more blue. You get to orange. If you add too much white though to the orange, it starts to approach it, well, white. All right, we'll pull that down like that, and then down here we're gonna go with didn't I have something else to do? Yeah, red and pink. Ooh. All right, well then we're gonna do like a dark orange here. There. All right, save that. Heat vent. Let's go with something super bright blue, almost white. Oh, that's not what I want. Okay, yeah, you know, whatever. This stuff is fine. And then when it's idle, we're gonna go to yellow. What about going to nothing? Or, oh, we can do white. Oh, I don't have independent opacity. Oh, I see. So that's actually going to look like, when it goes from white to blue, it's going to look like it's going down in intensity. Ah, we can do like a gray though. There we go. So that'll be like a light white. All right, let's try that. And power dependency, 100%. All right, go away, go away. Okay, jump drive, survival kit. Boot. All right. That is a lot of groups. Oh, that's neat. Okay. Oh, those engines ate all the gas, didn't they? Engines. Tanks. Generators. Uh-oh. Yeah, I guess I know I put ice in something. I guess it got all consumed. Let's try this again. Let's see. Cargo. Alright, we're going to put ice in here. Ice. Put 9,000. Spawn into container. What's going on? Ice 9,000. All right, well, that part works. Spawn into targeted container. Okay. All right. Small cargo. Special. And then, oh. All right, let's do like this. We'll do 1, 2, 3. This will be 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so that'll be special for ice, and this will be special. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Fuel critical.
These doors are beautiful, but They are a little bit of a pain to get through when there is no gravity involved. All right, this is Assault Cannon Turret 2. Okay, boop, boop. Oh, that's a conveyor. Oh. That's not. Okay. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it then. Get that there. Let's see. 3. And then this is this guy, right? No. Oh, it's this guy. That one. Yay. All right, cool. We'll just not worry about that. Let's get back in here. All right, cargo. So this will be ammo. And this will be special fuel. Let's go find something that already has these configured. Oh. Okay, I didn't expect that. Hey, Arlen, what's going on? That was wild. What are you up to, man?
Fuel
All right.
critical.
That was fun. Wonder how much did I lose? Doesn't look like much, honestly. Yeah, that's all set up. No. Sure. Yeah, I'll let him manage that stuff. All right, cool. How about the cargo? That's what I was working on last, right? So, cargo. Okay, all that was lost. That's fine. Cuppa T rename with 2 P's, and we'll blueprint this. Replace that. All right, and then let's try loading in that blueprint again. J2. All right, I hope it's not that particular blueprint. Here we go. Boop. Yay. Sweet. Alrighty. Special. Here we go. Alright, it just occurred to me. It just occurred to me that I should not put all the bullets right there. Alright, hang on. Cargo. There. You guys go there. And And here, here. Oof. Oof. That was close. All right, 3. He's going to want one of those. Boom. Boom. All right, there we go. Yep. All right, here we go. This is special. And then here, boop. All right, so what's in here? We are going to keep 30 automatic rifle magazines, 3 oxygen bottles, 3 hydrogen bottles, 1 tier 4 angle grinder item, 1 set of binoculars, 1 paint gun item, 1 automatic rifle item for the aforementioned automatic rifle magazines, 1 tier 4 welder, and I'm missing something. One tier 4 hand drill. There it is. Okay, and while we are here, let's... I don't know what the meal packs are called. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I do. I bet they are called this. Steak dinner. I'm gonna guess they're called steak dinner. So STEAKDINNER, and we'll put 100. Awesome. All right, so we're gonna copy this. That doesn't need to be visible. That doesn't need to be visible. Cargo. Let's turn on all of these for now. Okay. Just retrofitting the Chicken Hawk to fly on planets so we can destroy all key spaces. I love it. I love it. I saw the picture you posted. Looks like you added some wings with a ton of thrusters. I love it. Alright, so we're going to do here special, and then so this guy will be I'm just gonna get rid of that so the names don't get silly long. We're gonna do ice here, paste all that. All right, la la la. Let's see, components or ice. I don't know, 15,000, sure. Everything else goes to 0. We don't need magazines. We don't need paint gun chemicals.
Fuel critical.
We don't need bottles. We don't need the other bottles. We don't need an angle grinder or a hand drill or binoculars or a rifle. Missed something. We don't need food in this one. There it is, the welder. All right. I'm going to copy that. So this one has all the ice in it. This is container 2, special. This is ammo for the main guns. So this will contain ammo. Auto cannon, let's see. I believe this is medium caliber ammo, so we'll put 400 rounds. And then for the auto cannon, there's 6 guns and they fucking eat through ammo. So we'll put 600. They sure look cool when they shoot though. This will be the first time the Chicken Hawk flies in the atmosphere with vanilla thrusters. That's great. All right, and then this one for here. All right, now this one, we don't need the ice. Where was it? Ice. 2, 3, 4. We are going to put uranium fuel in. We have 4 reactors. If we put 50 each, that's 200. I feel like that's a lot, but whatever. He can season to taste as he wants. All right, so this will be reactor fuel. Okay. Cargo terminal has the personal item stuff in it. That's cool. There we go there. All right, and then these are just extra. Small cargo 5. Small cargo 6. There we go. Terminal. Sweet. All right, let's get this thing painted. So we'll do that. There we go. Let's check what else I've got over here. Cargo wise, actually, no, we want, well, let's see. Everything in here. Oh, that's clever. So I assigned a special container and set everything to 0. That way it would automatically be emptied as soon as I docked. Oh, that's funny. Special, yeah. All right, you're cool. You go away. All right, I'm a little concerned. I'm not seeing fire in the hydrogen thrusters. Let's figure out what's going on there. So, tanks. The tanks are empty. Engine. Oh, they're still on. Damn it. Tanks. Generators. Inventory. Generator. Oh, did I turn those off? I did. Okay. Ice. Okay, where the fuck is all the ice going? I'm really confused here. All right, ice, 9,000. Put it inside. There we go. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Wow. All right, finally. We'll put more in. Put a bunch in. Oh, they can hold 42,000. Okay, in that case, let's set this to hold 20,000 instead of 9. Oh, I had 15. Oh, that's respectable. We'll do 25. That still leaves the other containers to hold things. Oh, what am I doing? Cargo. This one.
Fuel critical.
Or, oh, okay, yeah. Special. Here. Special. Ice. Oh, that's awesome. All right, ammo. There. Ice. There. 10,000. 350 autocannon shells. Ammo here. I told it to hold 600 and okay, so that clearly won't fit in a single container. So we'll do this. We'll say special autocannon. And then this will be assault cannon. So this one, copy that. Assault cannon. Assault cannon there. Oh, that's that guy. All right, so here. So it's assault cannon only. And this is autocannon only. So that'll be up here. That goes to 0. That stays at 600. All right, inventory. This particular one. So ice, cargo ice. All right, this is empty. All right, so here, let's put in autocannon shells. Autocannon magazines. Spawn into container. Perfect. Auto. Right there. Assault. Ass. Right there. Perfect. So 400 it'll fit. That's good. So we'll get those. We'll get 50 more. Salt here. There. Cool. Special. What else do we have? Ice. Salt cannon. All right. Reactor fuel. Yeah, we're going to put that in. This will be 200. Fuel. All right, they're currently eating that up, so I'll put in another 100. They each, I think they'll pull 20 each, so that's fine. That'll get them about where they're supposed to be, and allow this to be topped up. Actually, we can do like that, and then this. We'll just walk around with that in our pocket. Okay, so the guns are full. The generators are full. The ice storage is not full. Assault ammo is stocked. Reactor fuel is stocked. Autocannon fuel is stocked. Okay. Cargo. That does leave one completely empty. The cargo terminal, that's just a couple of hand items. It's not a big deal. Put more ice in here. We'll fill it up. And ice here. And I'm just going to fill that up because I'm trying to top off those tanks. I guess. Go ahead and do that too. Here. Done. Ice. Alright, there. 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 Alright. Cool. So I guess now... Oh, that's a shame. Alright, we'll do that one. Those will stay the same. We can do... What color is this? It's gray. Right? There we go. Alright, we got that. Red. I don't know that I'm going to need red on anything. The thrusters? Oh, maybe. These guys.
Fuel critical.
Even those. I don't know. I feel like most people would be like, well, now you're just telling people what to shoot at. Yeah. Right. I don't know. I don't know how EyeDunno feels about that kind of stuff, but let's see. There. Let's get these. This. Seems good. And let's see, we'll get this. Guns. Alright. Beat. Yeah, we'll get these two as well. And those. Door? No. That's not really his style. Okay. Let's do this. Carbon fiber. Boom. And let's see here. battered. And we'll do yellow because why not? Defaults. Right here, and we'll make it shiny metal. Oh no, 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 that's no good. Okay. Clean it is then. Go find it. Where are you, bastard? My goodness. Sweet. And yeah. Okay. And oh. All right, we'll do here. We'll do bright white with it's a little hard to tell. What if we make it gray? What if we make it dark red? Oh. Alright, I think that's good. It's so funny. And the buttons do not do anything. That's left as an exercise to the reader. Alright, so all my lights are good in here. Great. Alright. Let's get you. Oh, you're gray. Down here, you're red. Fine. Alright. How about that? Is that too much? Nah, it's fine. Do that one too. Yeah, that seems nice. Alright. The engines? The atmospherics? Sure. I'm not going to do the fans. Oh. Oh, I didn't get this one. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 2. Cool. Guns are done. Right on. I'm pretty happy with this. Alright, let's take a picture. Alright. We go away. Well, let's blueprint it. Here. Oh yeah. Take a picture. Take the picture. And whoop. Alright, let's fly it. Let's see how it flies. I'm sure it'll be great.
Fuel critical.
Okay, that wasn't too hard, flying in just like that. Alright, what do we got? Ooh. Oh, look at those ions. Alright, not super twitchy. And that is... Actually, I should go back.
Fuel critical.
Yeah, let's... I've already blueprinted this, so we can do this. Alright, where are the planets? There they are. Alright, we're on per temp, so if it flies here, it flies everywhere. Please fly. Oh shit. Oh shit. Entity list. There it is. Alright, looks like it's flying, actually. Oh, sweet. Yeah, getting in isn't too bad. Alright. Hey, it flies. That's cool. And we're not using any hydrogen for lift, so that's cool. We're just using it to thrust. Oh, right. He doesn't. There were no stabilizers on the design. I did. There were no stabilizers. Huh. All right, batteries recharge on and off. Alright, atmospherics on and off. Hydrogen on and off. Ion on and off. Gyros on and off. Okay. Oh, fuck me. No. Alright, we'll do, where are the tanks? Here we go. Tanks. Snooze. Okay. So we'll do the tanks, we'll do stockpile on and off, and then we'll do the reactors. Is that what I want? No. Alright, we'll do the turrets on and off. We'll do cycle targets. Let's see, we'll do AI defensive. Behavior on and off, and then we're going to do turrets on and off, and then we're going to cycle subsystems. We'll put the reactor power on and off, and we'll put the jump drive on and off, and jump also here. So it's kind of all the tactical combat stuff. Then here we'll do the repair projector on and off. Oh. This one will be on off, and then we'll do control. There we go. That's all the combat stuff. So here we've got the repair projector and vents, no, batteries, doors. Doors maybe can be here. All closed. Engines. Alright, we'll do O2H2 generators on off. We'll do hydrogen engines on off. And lights. Okay, I think that is everything. Yeah. Alright. Gonna blueprint that. Awesome. Alright, that is the... Oh, wait. One more. Groups. Feet. Switch lock. There we go. Lock. Blueprint. All right, and 7. Up we go. Oh, that's awesome. Guns are on. Can even take care of this bad boy. Oh yeah. Nice. Yeah, I guess the lateral stabilizers aren't really that important. As long as you do a... I mean, you get the reverse braking thrusters, so yeah, as long as you're... I guess especially with you have a landing gear on auto, as soon as you touch the ground, you're done. So, yeah, I guess that's fine. This is cool. This was fun. This was so hard, though. This was such a challenge. And vertical ships, I think, are hard anyways. I've tried a few, and I've never had what I would consider success. I mean, I think the closest I got was I finished, and I was like, well, all the stuff is in it, and it, like, functions. But aesthetically, I didn't like it. I don't know how practical it was. I think it was a fighter of some sort. Oh, this is cool. This seems to be working. So, yeah. Got your jump drive, all three of your engine types. Yeah, you get some nice amount of firepower. You got the long range firepower, and then you get the ball turret to just fuck shit up that gets real close. Yeah, I don't know about like ship to ship, like fighter style combat. It's a little sluggish for that. But the pitch authority is pretty good, so snooze. So yeah, it might be all right. You come in here and it doesn't have a lot of acceleration, especially in atmosphere, where it's relying just on the 5 small thrusters. But still, if you need to descend on the planet and take out a repurposed NPC base, this might be enough to do it for you. I like it.
Fuel.
All right, we're going to do that. I'm going to head back to the battle cruiser and... Boop. Boop. There it is. Upside down. No, I'm upside down. There we go. Okay, yeah. So this is what I'm going to do. I have to run to the neighbors to take care of their kitty cat. They are out of town for the next 24 hours. So I'm going to do that. And then I will return. I think I will end the stream. I don't see the wisdom of letting this run for 30 minutes because I'll be back in 30 minutes. So yeah, so I'll end the stream and then I'll start a new one. I'll fix the name on this because it still says Battle Cruiser because I thought I would get to that. And then when I come back, I will be working on this again and doing all the things that I said I was going to do at the beginning of this stream. All right. So Arlen, good to see you. Whoever the other two mysterious people are, thanks for hanging out. I will be back in 30 minutes and I hope to see you. I hope to see you then. All right. Goodbye. Oops.